Being healthy is simple, right? Eat less, move more. It's the motto we hear all the time, but when it really comes down to it, that motto can be incredibly difficult to follow, especially postpartum. And joining us now to tell us more about eating right and the differences between losing weight normally and losing weight after a pregnancy is Noemi Dennison, the owner of Eat Fit. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
She might look a little different from the last time we saw her because you had your baby. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. You as well.
So let's talk a little bit about the differences. What are the differences between, how you should eat if you're just trying to lose weight and how you should eat if you are maybe breastfeeding or you just had a baby?
Do you know what? It's crazy. Like, for me, it's not a whole lot of difference.
Okay.
You always got to make sure that you're eating. You got to make sure you're eating at least like maybe 300 to 500 more calories because you are breastfeeding.
Okay.
Just eat healthy. Eat a lot of greens, like healthy. Like leafy greens, kale.
Because that is what's going to the child. So
Yes.
what you eat is going to your child. And
Lean
I mean,
meats.
breastfeeding, I hear it burns a lot of calories. Like,
For me, it's working out pretty well.
You've lost a lot of weight from breastfeeding? All
Yeah,
right.
I've heard for some people it doesn't work out as well.
Yeah.
But for me, it's doing good. So
the
I'm loving it.
breastfeeding is your kind of exercise
Yes,
right now.
that's helping out a lot.
Now, speaking of breast milk, what are some foods that we can eat to increase our supply? Because, there are a lot of women who don't feel like they supply enough, but there are ways that you can naturally help that.
Yes. One is eat leafy greens.
Okay.
Kale, spinach. Drink a lot of water.
Okay.
One thing that helps me is brewer's yeast.
Okay.
And you can bake it. You can bake with it because it has a bitter taste, or take the capsules.
Okay. So it can replace yeast in a meal that you might make?
Right.
Okay.
And the capsules are they save my life.
Okay.
It's so much better.
That's great.
And oatmeal, like having oatmeal every morning with a little bit of fresh berries.
Okay.
Those are some things. I'm sure there's,
Easy things,
there's
all
a lot.
delicious things, and they'll kind of help you increase that milk supply if you are breastfeeding. Now let's talk a little bit about Eat Fit. Some of the simplest thing about dieting is you can just, if you switch out one thing, it makes a huge difference in your diet, and that's kind of what you do with your meals. So tell us, what are some common things that you do, eat this, not that?
So I do spaghetti squash instead of regular pasta.
Okay.
Saves so many calories, it's not even funny.
And spaghetti squash is delicious.
Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Okay.
I use with cauliflower, you can make anything. I make potato salad.
Oh.
Yes. I make cauli mash.
Okay.
Cauliflower rice.
And it's all delicious.
So many different things for cauliflower, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
For mashed potatoes, you can also do sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes, put a little bit of spices on them and just throw them in the broiler, and you're good to go. You can make them French fries without frying them, of course.
Yes.
Ugh, very bad.
Don't fry.
Yes, and just stick to like leaner meats and fish. You gotta eat a lot of fish.
Okay.
So those are the three main things that I use to substitute with.
Great. And they go, the spaghetti squash, the sweet potatoes, they can go into different meals and substitute for so many different things. You gave me what looked just like barbecue chips, the sweet potato chips, and they were delicious. Okay, so let's talk about some of the meals that you brought today. What is this one that we have?
This is chicken Florentine. It's made with flax meal and has spinach and then ground organic chicken.
Okay.
And just mix it in a mixer. You make the balls and then just throw them in the oven over roasted asparagus and then chicken Caesar salad.
Okay.
Really simple.
Simple, yeah. Simple chicken Caesar salad. Now the Caesar dressing, do you make kind of a different sort of Caesar dressing for that?
Yes, you can't just like do store bought. I have to make it fresh.
Okay.
So it's made with some egg yolks and some olive oil, lemon juice.
Okay.
A little bit of seasonings, and that's it.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Now let's kind of talk about what's on the menu this week. Just give us a few items.
For this week, one of my favorites is a veggie lasagna. So the layers are like eggplant, zucchini, mushrooms, bell peppers, tomatoes, and then I make a ground turkey marinara fresh and just layer that. And then it has like this cashew paste in place of ricotta.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. One of my favorites.
And I've noticed that, like, instead of regular cheese, you use like almond cheese.
Yeah, it's made
which
with
I don't
almond
even
milk.
understand how that works.
Unfortunately, I can't make that myself.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't get that. That is
Yeah.
incredible. So if somebody wants to, get on board, let us know what Eat Fit is. People might not have seen the segments that you've had before. Eat Fit is something that has really helped me with my weight loss. What do you do?
Well, I make healthy meals, clean and paleo, and I deliver them twice a week. I can deliver them to home or office. I make them fresh twice a week, so all you have to do is throw them in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And when you're ready to eat them, put them in the microwave.
Great. Now, if somebody's ready to lose weight by using Eat Fit, how do they sign up for it?
They just go to eatfitabq.com and all my information is on there on how to get a hold of me. And I post my menu every week, so you don't get tired of the same thing.
Never get bored. It's so awesome. All right, thanks so much, Noemi. If you guys want a link to her website, just head over to casa.com. We'll have it there for you. But for now, we're going to send things over to Chad.